Hey guys, so I'm on StreamYard. I was supposed to be on Prism, but I'm having Prism issues, so I'm gonna have to get my Prism fixed, or I'm gonna be in trouble because I had to have StreamYard on Tuesday night. So, man, we got a pretty good crowd in here. I've been to a funeral. That's the black button-up shirt. I there's not, but there's not a good reason. Let me rephrase this. If there ever was a good reason for your a good thing to come out of a divorce is you gain bigger family, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. And so 34 years ago, I'm gonna try not to cry, but I gained a grandmother, and today we had to say goodbye. So I didn't mention, I haven't mentioned it a lot today, and we were really limited on who we could have at the funeral home. So uh, it it's a different deal when you can't have everybody there. So it's a different deal. So that was new for us, and the we had to learn about social distancing at a funeral, and don't tell everybody, but we probably broke the rules. But we are family. So wow, we done got 7 in here. So uh, thank you guys uh, for all your condolences. I appreciate that. So I tell everybody, just like with adoption, relationships not defined by blood; it's defined by love. So, uh, hmm, give me a drink of coffee. I was a pretty mean young man. Not mean. I had a lot of independence about me 34 years ago. I was a senior in high school, but she loved me. I wasn't mean to her. I've never been mean to anybody, but I was really independent and wasn't really much of a family guy. So anyway, so thank you all for being here. So I just came from that, and that is the second funeral that I have helped with uh, in the past year, I believe, and both of them were grandmothers. My mother's mother, and this was my stepmother's mother. So anyway, enough about that. Appreciate you guys coming in. I have heard, Blue Wave hadn't heard this breaking news, but I have heard that tonight on, and Blue Wave or any of you moderators, be feel free to link Slow Momentum's channel below. But I have heard through the grapevine that there's going to be a very special guest to show up who has never been to a karaoke night, who is going to show up and sing tonight. There's no telling who that might be. I heard that Slow Momentum hadn't even been told. So anyway, so y'all have to show up tonight and see who it is. I know there's some big names. Blue Wave Odyssey is going to be singing. And I even heard him say that Camper Life was going to sing. We'll see if that comes to pass. So it's the men versus the women. So I'm hearing they need a lot of men. I'm hearing there's already a lot of women. So it's a contest. So it might be fun. It will be fun. So anyway, so you guys been doing good. Camper Life won't sing. I hear the special guest is pretty big. So I mean, I hear you got a big head anyway. So I don't know. So everybody just have to show up to see who sings. So what have you guys been up to? Y'all been outside? Here in North Alabama, we have had fabulous weather for 2 days. I mean, fabulous. Of course, they've done told us not to be planting anything. We're fixing to have some cold weather, but I don't know when that is. So I can't reveal the person that's going to sing. If I said that it was me or not me, then y'all would just start ruling out people. So if I said that, y'all would just start naming names, and then eventually y'all might figure out who it was. So anyway, I can just tell you that I'm not a singer. So y'all will have to show up tonight to see who the special guest is. They're all special guests. I mean, to get Blue Wave Odyssey to come sing karaoke, I mean, that's like singing, I mean, that's like booking Hall & Oates to come to your house to sing at a birthday party. That's pretty awesome. It's been rumored that Blue Wave Odyssey used to sing with the Beach Boys. I don't know if that's true or not. We got 8 here already, and we've only been in here a few minutes. 6 minutes. So show up where? Slow Momentum has karaoke night on Sunday night. Slow Momentum. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, he is a very fun channel. And we're trying to, he's borderline being monetized and having enough hours. So we need a bunch of people to come over tonight to watch. So if we can, let's see here, I might can find it. I don't know which show it's going to be on. Blue Wave probably knows what show. Is it going to be Blue Wave? Are they going to start the karaoke at 9:10? Is that when it is? 9 to 10, 9 Eastern? Is that when it's going to be? Blue Wave Odyssey has to scoop. I've not ever been around or stayed up late enough to go to this, so I don't even know what time it is. So, Slow Momentum show, 9 p.m. Eastern. Slow Momentum. If one of y'all will post Slow Momentum's link, that way they'll all have it. And we can have a crowd to show up tonight. And that will be hilarious. I'm sure it will. So, who all we got? Van Life with Gina Payne, Blue Wave Odyssey, Terry X2 Explorer, Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixin'. Fifth Wheeling Food, we fixed another big meal on our Blackstone last night, just saying, and it was good. Thomas Farm Okie, Uncle Lisa's Production, and no, I didn't fix lasagna. It was hot dogs and hamburgers and fried potatoes, all on the Blackstone. And enough for more than one meal, so I'm having leftovers tonight. RV Ashes in April, Z Sisterhood. Don't y'all just love that name, Z Sisterhood? We took a vote on that the other day, and it won by 100%. Whether to change or leave it. Chipper's Family Adventures. I gotta fix my chat here. Slow Momentum. All right, so Blue Wave put the link below. So that will be the channel that the karaoke's on. What makes this karaoke even more fun is you can't hear the music because of copyright. So what I hear is the people that singing have to sing it. They're just singing it and nobody gets to hear the music. So no, I didn't. I told my son last night that I needed to do a video. Actually, I let my son loves to cook. I actually cooked on it the other night, but my son was in the cooking mood last night, so I let him. I should have done a video. I mean, that thing can do some awesome hot dogs. The biggest thing with cooking hot dogs on a Blackstone, you got to keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. And fried potatoes, my Lord. We made like potato chips. You know how you cut them up big and round, and not big, but about the size of a $50, I guess. Y'all all know what a $50 is. Anyway, that turned out to be awesome. What about it, New Vision Security Service? Good to have y'all guys in here. So, that's going to be awesome. We need to bring a big crowd of Slow Momentums tonight and support. Like I said, there's going to be a special guest there, special unnamed guest that's going to sing. All right, there I am. I swiped left and it took me off the screen. Never had that happen before. But yeah, I was swiping on my finger swipe on my thing, and it just took me plumb out of the video. So anyway, all right. So from what I'm hearing, they need a lot of guys and a lot of gals to show up. Now, Blue Wave Odyssey's trying to get the guys to come in so the guys will win. So you got to come in, you got to sing karaoke style. So I don't know exactly how they do it. I've never been to it, but I'm hearing it's hilarious. And so, but they also need ladies to sing. Blue Wave, I told them I couldn't answer who was or who wasn't, or they'd figure out who it was. All I can say is special guest. And so I do know it's nobody that was on your list that you talked about last night. But also we have video raids on Tuesday night. That is our night. And I'm not going to bring it up here and show you any video. But Living Light, I think I got this right. Living Light RV done a video about, everything that's going on. And they had a niece getting married. Y'all just need to go over there. And I think it's the last video. I think it's Living Light RV. Blue Wave knows who it is. We can link that too if anybody wants to link it. That is get your tissues out. That is a awesome, amazing thing that they done at a wedding. You guys, you'll have to watch the whole video to really feel what's going on and get the feel of everything. But Living Light RV, yeah, because they just now responded to my comment. I watched it last night. It's about 25 minutes long, and it's really good. So, it's a tearjerker. It's a unique way to do a wedding in the environment that we're in today, and I thought it was awesome. I actually left 2 comments. I cried the whole time. So I'm a KT. I'm an emotional guy when it comes time to that. So, well, how about it, Roy and Becky's Travel, the superstars that was on Blue Wave Odyssey last night? Rock stars. We got 11 in here already. But anyway, y'all need to check out that video. That's pretty cool. I drank this coffee, keep my throat good and nice and warm. Oh, did I say something wrong? Is Roy, all right, Roy and Becky, are y'all coming to karaoke tonight? We need singers. Blue Wave's trying to recruit a bunch of guys so they'll beat the ladies. But the biggest thing we're trying to do is to help Slow Momentum. So even if you're adamant about not singing, we need you to come and watch. So he done posted Slow Momentum's link somewhere up through there. You scroll up and you'll find the link. But even if you only come to watch to laugh at everybody that's singing, come watch and laugh, because we need to help Slow Momentum get over the top on his watch hour so we can get him monetized. So this is all about pushing and pulling. We may be pushing today, and tomorrow we may be on top. We may be pulling. So, but somebody else may be pulling us up. we may push Slow Momentum up tonight, and next week he may be pulling us up. So, it's pushing and pulling. We got to do it both ways. Slow Momentum, we thought had reached to go, and according to Blue Wave Odyssey last night, one side of the stat says he is, one side says no. So, and it don't matter if he is a little bit over, we need to get him up over enough so that he has a little cushion. So yeah, Living Light RV is the one that had the video. So it's their last video that they put out. So y'all go over there and watch that video. It's pretty good. I watched it last night. Get your tissues though. It's a real good one, but it's a unique way of doing a wedding. Everybody always wants a one-of-a-kind wedding. And there was a bunch of people that chipped in and made that a very special day. I think it was as good a wedding as I've ever seen. It was an emotional wedding. Well, I cried all the way through it. So I just thought it was cool. It'll be something they can look back on from now on and think about, maybe they won't think about the wedding that they could have had. They'll think about the wedding that they had and how much people loved them and coming in there and supporting them in the unique way that they did. So, hey, Lucky Dog Production moderator, Sue, thanks for coming in. The Slow Momentum karaoke night link, Blue Wave just posted that. So for anybody that needs to save that link or go over there and just go ahead and open up a tab and set you a reminder and subscribe to his channel. So Slow Momentum travels a lot. He keeps the camera on a lot. The other day he had a live stream. It was several hours long, but he was driving through the mountains and you could see Mount Hood in the back. KT and BJ, they pull travel trailers. They deliver travel trailers all across the country, from the manufacturers to the dealers. And so he throws his camera up there and turns it on live a lot of times. And the one with Mount Hood the other day, that was really, really, really awesome. So you just never know where he's going to be. So you just have to check in every now and then and see what's going on. So Blue Wave, do y'all actually sing the whole song or do y'all just sing part of it? I know you had never done it. Tonight's going to be your debut night. So if we can get 20 people in here tonight, I'll tell y'all who's going to sing tonight. I'll just break the rules and tell. Y'all have to tell everybody to come in here. Text everybody. We'll get 20 people in here. Because I don't think we'll get 20 people. So I don't have to worry about telling y'all who it is. Let's see here. Blue Wave, have your 20-second song ready. New Beats and Security, you're coming and singing, right? We're going to have a blast watching you guys. That's going to be hilarious. I don't know what somebody's going to have to do to get Camper Life. That'd be hilarious. I want to see Gus come and sing. Oh, no. So at least 2 verses for all points. But there are other conditions. Oh, no. Oh, New Vision always sings and is very good at it. Oh, I don't know. Undoubtedly, I just didn't know about it, or I keep forgetting. And because I'm always watching Slow Momentum, but that late night show is tough for me to get because my bunch always wants to watch movies late. And so that may be why I'm missing it. I may be jumping off too soon. But I've not got to see any of the karaoke ones. So, Bob, do they let y'all pick what songs you're going to sing, or do y'all just have to sing whatever they give you? $13 already. All right, what did I miss? 13 already. 14. Oh, so you pick the song you want to sing. Okay. Thomas, 14 in the house. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying now. I done forgot what I told you. There's 6 more to go, and I'll reveal who the special guest is going to be. They might kill me, but I think it'll be all right. Maybe they won't be too mad. It'll be for a good cause, right? Helping slow momentum. We need to bring them in the house. The video of her niece. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sue, that was amazing. In my comment, I put my second comment. I actually made 2 comments. Hang on a second, guys. We're going to bring in somebody here. I emailed that to you. Will it work through email? What was I going to say? 13. Uh-oh, y'all went down one. Let's see. What we got here? Reveal it already. Special guests tend to bring people in, and we need to bring people in the house tonight. We need to help Slow Mo get definitely over the limit. So, got a new video coming out tomorrow evening. And tomorrow morning, I will try, if I can get all my stuff straightened out. I won't be able to give y'all video premiere, but I might be able to give y'all a link so y'all can watch it before it comes out. Anyway, it's going to be our tile backsplash that everybody's been wanting. You ready? You ready? Here we go. We got a special guest coming in.
Greetings. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing?
Good deal. Thanks for coming in.
All right. So how it works is, yeah, you do pick your own song. That you do get to do. I'm actually a judge. And I'm the only judge, actually. But when I'm singing, someone else is going to have to be the judge for when I sing. It's a 5-point system. Okay, I'm going to show it like this. It's a 5-point system. If you don't show your face, if you come on and don't show your face, you lose a point. If you don't sing 2 verses, you lose another point. If you do everything right and you do 2 verses and show your face, it's 5 points. But if you come back later, it's 3 points. You don't get the full points. And then if you don't show your face, it's 2 points. And then if you don't do 2 verses, it's 1 point. That's second time around. So that's the scoring system.
So the second time around, what do you mean? You come up once and then you
get 5 points if you come up once, but the second time you come up, you only get 3 points for it. Otherwise, you'll get the good singers coming up 5, 6 times for 3 points, for 5 points. So they just make it towards 3 points the second time, and then you can bring someone who's never done it before to sing and get the 5 points again. And it makes it fair that way. So the good singers don't hog the night, although we want them to keep coming back. And believe me, we need people like Blake, Papa Drew, the good singers to come in. Keith can sing good. Papa Drew sings good. Blake sings good. I mean, there's some, there's Bob Diamond. He's going to sing tonight. I'm going to sing tonight. And believe you me, I cannot. And the reason I'm doing is, like I said last night, you guys took one from me on the blue wave night when everyone did their beards blue. I mean, they really went out. Everyone participated. And that's what I like so much about this community, is how much everyone participates for each other. So I felt I kind of owed it to Keith to do it. So I'm going to do this one time and one time only. It's going to be tonight.
Well, I thought it was more fun if the person couldn't sing.
Yeah, for you. For everybody else, it's fun to sit there and get a good belly laugh out of watching me sing while I'm sitting here cringing and getting stomach pains over it. Yeah, everyone else, it's fun.
So if you sing the whole song, do you get bonus points?
No, you do 2 verses or more for 5 points. I mean, I tell you what, and I tell you why that's the rule, because I kind of set the point system myself. And the reason is because the good singers, they'll do 2 verses and more. They'll sing all night. But the bad singers, they'll sing a sentence and leave, and they'll get their 4 points, but they won't get 5. So therefore, if they sing the whole song or 2 verses, they'll get all 5 points. But yeah, you got to at least sing 2 verses to get the 5 points.
So
and I'm gonna do just that, 2 verses.
Come on, Bob, we want to hear more.
I'm gonna do a verse,
more.
the chorus, the verse, the chorus, and I'm out of there.
Man.
And I already have the song I'm picking up, but I'm not gonna say what band or what song I'm singing. I'm not gonna say till I come on.
You look like a Jimmy Buffett or a Beach Boys kind of guy.
Well, that's good to hear, because I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard Tom Petty. I've heard
Tom Petty. Yeah, you sort of resemble Tom Petty.
That's what people say. It's silly, but I don't see it. But I've heard that, and I've heard the Beach Boys or Jimmy Buffett would be good for me to sing, or some reggae music maybe, because I'm in the tropical scene. But we'll see. I'm not going to say who or what I'm doing it, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
So
I know, Uncle Lisa, I'm not going to do that. Camper Life wanted me to do that last night on my channel, and I wouldn't do it. There's no previews, no nothing. I'm going to come on, I'm going to sing, and I'm going to get off.
So what do they do since they can't play the music? Do they wear headphones and listen?
You can wear headphones if you want. I mean, people like Blake, they can, over here at New Securities, they can sing. They don't need anything. They can just get up there and sing. They're good. But yeah, you can wear headphones, and you can listen to me as long as it's not on live. Now, the song I'm going to sing, you do hear the first few seconds of the music. I got it from a karaoke place, but then it fades out, and you won't hear it on the screen. But I'll be able to hear it, and I'll be singing to the music as I hear it. But you won't be able to hear the music, so it's pretty raw. Let me tell you what, and it's tough. I can definitely tell you that it's tough.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is.
Are you singing?
I told you I couldn't answer that.
Oh, so you're the superstar. Okay,
if I start answering, then everybody will figure out who it is, and I could have been sworn to secrecy.
All right, so you're the big soup. Oh, I know, Troubaduo.
No, all I can say.
But now, if it's either not them or you're not saying now, which is it?
All right,
they need to come and sing.
Since you did come on my show and you did bail me out the other day during a live stream, I'm going to tell y'all who the superstar is.
Gus.
Really, they ain't a superstar. They're a new guy on the block. It is. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna sing, but I'm gonna sing.
You're gonna sing.
I have to take one for the team. KT was on our show the other night, and so if he's gonna be on my show and do our stuff, I need to.
How would you like to make a little deal with me?
Okay.
When this stream is over, we'll do a little private session, and I'll let you hear mine, and you let me hear yours.
Oh, that'll work.
Okay.
I'm doing mine on a more. I don't want to say, but no. Yeah, me and you do it together, and I'll let you see.
Okay.
It fits. Let's just say it fits Daydream About Nice Things really, really good.
Okay, very cool.
I thought about it in bed last night, and I thought that'd be perfect. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm doing it all for fun and support my guy KT and BJ. So
that's what I say to him. I'm taking one for the team. I told him that I would do anything basically for him, but jump off a bridge Well, tonight I'm jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, with a bungee cord tied to you, right?
With my cement shoes on.
Oh man, I have never done that, and so I had to, like I say, go to that funeral today. So before the funeral, I've been sitting in here with my headphones on, trying to figure out, because I know I couldn't do it unless I had the music in my ears. So
condolences to you on that too, my friend. I'm sorry to hear.
Thank you.
Hello, Over the Hill RV. Good to see you.
We've got really 15 people.
15 people. Yeah, no, this is something you guys are definitely going to want to come out and check it out. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So y'all heard it here first. KT don't even know. KT don't even know I'm coming. So we have to keep it a secret.
Yeah, right. Let's not tell him, because he knows I'm coming, and he knows what's up. So
you just have to take special guest.
Oh, listen to this. I hope there won't be any record labels watching the stream, because then Bob would have time for cause. He will be on a world. Yeah, right. Your next American Idol right here. It's gonna. I can't. I mean, the only I do sing in the shower and when I'm driving down the road with the radio full blast and no one's in the car. Okay, that's the only times I sing. I have to be alone, because I know. You know, I used to even put on headphones, get in front of a mirror, and sing, and then I would record it, and I'd play it back. I go, oh my gosh, that is so bad.
It's to bring earplugs.
Yeah, you can wear headphones and sing with the music on, so that's helpful. I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to actually have the headphones laying down or I'm actually going to have it playing on my computer, the music, but it doesn't go through StreamYard, so I'll be okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'll check in on the live. They bring me up on my cell phone, and then I will hook my headphones to my laptop, so I'll be the only one able to hear it.
Right. So that's what most people do.
Hey, headphones to my cell phone.
Right. Blake, do you wear headphones? I don't remember. I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure I think he just yodels. So let us know, Blake. Do you wear headphones or do you just sing? And Roy, are you going to come in and sing? I want to see Roy come in and sing too. We need the guys to all take one for the team here, man. So Roy, you need to come in and sing, buddy. We're really going to be counting on you. RV Ashes in April, man. We need him to come in and sing too. All the guys here, man. We need to come in and sing. The girls, you don't have to sing if you don't want. We understand. Guys, we don't understand. You got to come in and take one for the team.
So I think we need to get Bryson off Truva Duo to sing with us.
Yeah, he needs to come in and sing. I don't want him to hear us practice. Nah, man. This guy, they're real singers. You must be a good singer if you want a real singer to hear you.
No. I want Bryson to come in and sing.
Yeah.
Break up the duo.
Yeah, see that? Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. New Horizons. No, I just sing, no music. See, that's what I'm saying. These guys that can sing, they don't need the music. They know how to carry a tune. And I
can't carry a tune in a bucket.
No, that bucket's got no bottom when I try to carry a tune in it.
I'm doing it all for fun and laughs. So if y'all laugh, I will have accomplished my goal.
Hey, RV and Ashes, it says no, Jeff doesn't sing.
That's what we want.
I don't either. That's no excuse. It's about taking one for the team. What do you think? I'm Paul McCartney or something? No. I don't sing. It's gonna be bad. I hope I don't get cold feet. I hope I follow through, because I told 96 people last night in my live stream that I was gonna sing, and I hope I don't get cold feet now, because I don't know how many of them are gonna show up. We'll see, but
we'll have fun either way. I'm gonna send you some pictures one of these days about me a few years ago, and you'll know I don't have much fear about much. So I'll do anything for a laugh. So
Well, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Let's see. Is on it? No, it's on it. It's on at 9 o'clock Eastern time. He's taking over BJ's slot tonight because he's expecting a lot of people. Last week when he did it at 10, he ran till midnight. So he figures he'll start at 9 tonight and run to 11. Or who knows how late he'll run, but I won't be up much later. I'll probably go hide after I sing. I probably won't do a live stream for a couple of weeks or so. I'll have to. I'll be too embarrassed to show up. Huh?
It'll be good talk on our live stream. Come back and let everybody laugh at us on our next live stream.
Oh, it's gonna be. I mean, I can't believe I'm doing it. So I'm gonna do it.
If they do video recorded clips to hold against us, now that might be bad.
Well, the thing is, I already thought about that. I already thought, what if someone tries to blackmail me with it? But all I have to do is say, you can't blackmail me with it because everyone in the world's seen it already. So who are you going to show? I've already shown it to everyone in the world. So, it's out there for anyone to see.
I had to dig deep for my song. Actually, now that you said that, I got 2 songs. So
see again, RV Ashes in April, Margie, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't want to hear me sing. That's my point. This isn't. I mean, you need to go back and watch his karaoke. Right there. There's some that can sing and there's some that can't. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say they're all great singers on there because they're not. Some of them can and some of them cannot. I'm a cannot.
See you, Thomas Farm Okie. Yeah, this is YouTube stand-up comedy night.
It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Let's see. I might tune in then. Since it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's at 9 o'clock, and I promise you, if you go to bed every night at 9:30, you won't tonight. Because if you come in at 9 o'clock and you start watching this stuff, you're gonna be glued. I thought he like Art of RV did with Gus. I think that Keith at Slow Momentum knocked it out of the park with karaoke, because I've been watching his karaoke nights the last couple of weeks, and there's no way I ever got up there and sang. But then I finally thought, Debbie's like, these guys, they all did it for you. They went, I go, are you kidding me? You really think you want me to get up there? And there's no way. And she finally talked me into going ahead, and she goes, it's so what? So what if it's bad? There are a lot of bad singers up there and some good ones. Well, I get to be the worst.
Oh, man. I got a real good song that needs to be sung, but it takes 2 people. And it fits the RV community as well. So I might have to team up with somebody if this goes over well. We might have to have a group next week.
Yeah, there you go. Well, my song takes backup vocals, music, and anyone to drown me out that can be there, and I don't have it.
This is what this is all about. That's just like this coffee talk. It's about forgetting everything behind and leaving all this bad stuff behind and coming over here and have fun.
Hey, our epic RV adventure. I'm hoping that's Michael, and you're going to join us tonight. Now, it's Shelly. Oh, there's another one who can sing. Shelly. Wow. Oh, she might be the best female vocalist of them all.
Wow.
And the best male vocalist is a toss-up between Blake and Keith. Keith at Slow Momentum's quite a singer, too. But so is Blake. Blake could really sing, too. So
I think it'd be cheating if Jill come on and sung, because she can memorize the songs and she'd just be singing. It wouldn't be karaoke to her.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they can sing. So let's see. Slow-Mo should have a group night. It is Shelly. Michael cannot carry a tune. But Shelly, you don't get it. I can't carry a tune either. Are you going to tell me that everyone you watched do it last week was carrying a tune? No. The ones who sing spoil it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I wish the ones who could sing wouldn't even show up, because they just make us look bad.
Hey, Shelly, tune in late.
I mean, just listening to me talk, does it seem like I would be a singer? I mean, you can be honest with me. I mean, honestly, you can tell by my voice I'm not a singer. And I'll say the same thing for Gary. I'll have a hard time
No.
imagining he can sing.
No.
So,
But I've got a song picked out. Y'all will know that's picked for me. I've actually got two. So, and Shelly missed it. Shelly come in late. She didn't hear the breaking news. You want to tell her the breaking news?
that you're singing. That's the breaking news. Hey, I also want to say real quick, thank you to Fifth Wheel. Is he still in here? I did see him in here earlier. Thought I did. I thought.
Yeah, they were here earlier.
Well, if they're still here, I want to say thank you because they just posted on my my premiere video, and they're the first ones to say congratulations to the winner. Yep, thank you, Brad. Brad, right? I believe it's Brad. Anyway, thank you, Fifth Wheel, for saying congratulations to the winners on last night's drawing. Because I asked people to do that in the premiere. Out of all the posts there, no one did. And I wonder if anyone even watched the video. He did. So thank you.
Well, that's like last night. Living Light RV wanted us to post something. And
I like that channel.
I like them. They had posted. They wanted us to comment about something. And when I got done, I totally forgot about that because the wedding just took all my emotions, and I didn't comment for all about the wedding.
Yeah. Did you hear me talk about that on my stream last night?
I did. That's why I went and watched it. I have them as subscribers, but I had just not went to that video yet. And so before I went to bed, I watched it, and I was in tears.
Oh yeah, it gets you choked up. That was a heck of a video. I mean, they're really awesome people there over there. Kent and Lisa, super nice people at Living Light RV.
So what kind of Class A is that? Is that a Class A they're in?
Yeah, it's an older one. It's an older one, and just really, really great people. I really like them a lot.
So while I got everybody in here, if y'all love Trouba Duo, y'all are going to love our guest Tuesday night. Matter of fact, I just, on the way to the graveyard, I listened to half of a live they done today because they couldn't be where they were supposed to be singing. So they done it, streamed it from their living room. And so I listened to half of it on the way to the cemetery and the other half on the way home. So y'all are really going to love them.
They're good.
Instrument.
Now, for music, if you want to play a guitar, you're allowed to do that tonight. If you can play and see, the problem is I can't even play an instrument. I am not musically inclined in any way, shape, or form. I'm not an artist. I can't draw or anything. Like Debbie's a great artist. My son's a great musician, and I have none of that. You know, they've got all the talent.
So what did you don't ever, I hear you talk about your son every now and then. What does he do? What does he do for a living? Or you might
he's my business partner.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's the vice president of my company.
So you own a company and y'all sub out to big companies? Is that what it is?
No, they hire me. What happens are the architects and the general contractors hire me. For example, an architect does a design on a building. He draws the building out. Right. Then he sends me those AutoCAD files that he did his plans on. And I draw the mechanical, the HVAC, the air conditioning, all ventilation, the electrical, and the plumbing. I put all that in there. I do wire sizing. I size how much service is coming in from the power company, how many watts of power they need, how many amps. I bring in I make the panel schedules with all the circuit breakers what size circuit everything is, what size wire goes to it. I do a riser diagram of all that. I do the mechanical plans. I do all the duct layout and the grills layout. I size the AC system. I do all that.
You have to know a little bit about a lot of things, don't you?
Yeah, what's that?
You have to know a little bit about a lot of things, don't you? Or a lot of things about a lot of things, I guess.
It's actually a lot of things about a few things because it's only electric, plumbing, and mechanical. But I do need to understand the structural on the buildings. I mean, when they send me the plans, they send me the structural plans so I can see where the beams are that I might have to either go around or penetrate. If it's a beam, I can penetrate and things like that. But so yeah, I know a lot about a little bit.
I've back during the last housing boom, not the one we were in, but the one prior, I built and sold a lot of spec houses. And I had wished that a lot of heating and air engineers had to help with the house plans, because we get some house plans and it's like impossible to run ductwork through.
Right.
They
A
just
lot of the HV, a lot of the AC companies don't know how to do duct layout.
yeah.
I mean, there's some of my biggest customers are the AC, are the air conditioning guys. Like for example, if some jurisdictions in Florida require a mechanical plan on the on residential, some of them don't. But the jurisdictions that require it, those air conditioning companies, they'll hire me to do a mechanical plan for them, because they can install them and they can service them and all that. But when it comes to the duct layout, they're not really up to par there with that. So they'll hire me to do that.
I've seen some pros and I've seen some that should have stayed at home. That are big companies, not little companies, big companies.
Right. Right. No, it's like that. Yeah, they're not all that keen. So
would,
that's good, Peggy. Let's say I haven't watched it yet. Okay, the premiere. Okay, yeah, when you get a chance, and don't do it now. Right now, we've got a good
willing comment that we should watch him play the radio.
This is a good tease. Can't wait. Yeah, it is. Huh? And what's the radio one? You should see me play the radio. Yeah, there you go. Fifth Wheeling. That's me. I bet Fifth Wheeling can sing. I've heard him talk. He's got a good voice. So let's see here. Lucky Dog, my goodness, thank you. You made a milestone just happen. I missed something up there. Good tease. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. There's no doubt about it. This is gonna be it's gonna be a fun night. I know I'm just gonna die when it's so. I hope I can get through 2 verses.
I might put the headphones on and close my eyes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do, is turn the chat off. Now, one thing I don't care if they do it to me, but one thing we don't allow with the other people, and as a moderator there, I will, if people start like, there's a couple that can't sing like me and they boo them or thumbs down, and we'll delete those comments. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But I have a sense of humor. You can hurt my feelings if you want. That's okay.
Oh, me too. Boo all you want. That makes I'm doing my job right.
Because I know if everyone's giving me thumbs up, it's fake. So
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were doing with everyone in the room. We're giving them all thumbs up and awesome singing. And we knew it wasn't. They weren't all great. Some of them were. Some of them weren't. So.
Daddy always said, if people pick on you, that means they like you.
Yeah, right.
I tell everybody I was born with one ear, and the other one wasn't great, and I was short. I had to sit on my knees to eat lunch in the lunchroom at school. And so when you're born with one ear and short, you learn real quick to have thick skin.
Yeah, but we're talking about thumbs down in the chat room. We're not talking about thumbs down on the video, Our Epic RV Adventure, Shelley. We're not talking, because you're right, thumbs down. I get thumbs down on my videos all the time. Doesn't bother me. I'll get like maybe 60 thumbs up and 5 or 6 thumbs down. So 10% of them are thumbs down. It's a lot, but I don't care. It's okay. It's like you said, it's interaction, and YouTube likes interaction. So to get a thumbs down is better than getting nothing. Yeah.
We have, of course, we've been live streaming all of our church services. And I noticed last week we started getting people that would hit the mad emoji, instead of the love or the happy or the crying, they'd hit the mad one. And I thought, they think they're being smart, but the fact that we got them in here listening to the message, we're the winners.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's right.
So who all we got in here? Arkansas Woodcutter slip in here on me?
Yeah, she was just kidding around with us, saying thumbs down in the chat's interaction, and actually it is,
Just hit it twice.
But I was in there the other day moderating from. I just didn't want to see the people that were the bad singers, and that was before I ever thought of doing it. I just didn't like seeing anyone booing them or saying gong or thumbs down. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings like that, so I would delete the comment just because it didn't seem right. But again, with me, it doesn't bother me. Go for it, because I know.
All right, Sue's got to sing now. Only thing is, it puts one for the women, but we got to hear this. She used to sing karaoke.
Oh, cool. But see, again, even when you sang karaoke, Sue, you had music in the background. We don't have that. We don't have that luxury here because he's concerned about copyright flags, you know. So
They should come up with a license fee for karaoke music because that'd be a big hit for YouTube.
yeah, you're right. YouTube should have a library that you can use for that.
Even if you have
And
to pay for it.
I've actually went to one of the karaoke YouTube channels and asked for permission to do a song, and I never got a reply from the person on the channel. So I guess I'm not going to do it. But I was hoping they would say that, yeah, you can use it in YouTube if you want. That would have been cool. But and I've tried that too, buying the music. But Keith said he would rather not do it, even if you buy the music, just to avoid any problems. But I don't see how that would be an issue either, because you can go out and buy a karaoke, like our videos, the music we put in our videos, we buy. We don't use the royalty-free music. And the reason we don't is because everyone does, and we want our music to be different than other people. So we go to place, and it's expensive. I mean, we've paid $15, $30 for a 2-minute, sound bite. It's not even a song. It's just, sounds like royalty-free music, but no one else uses it. So we use it, but it's expensive. And then when you buy it, in some of the songs we buy for our videos, you're only allowed to use it one time.
Wow.
It's not like you bought it, you can use it anytime you want. And that's pretty bad. I think if you pay $30 for a 2-minute tune, that isn't even a real song.
You need to hook up with Trubaduo and let them create you some original music. She might do it for cheaper than that.
What I ought to do is have Trubaduo come over here and play my song for me in the background so I can sing to it.
Yeah, because they can do covers, can't they?
Yeah, you can play covers. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. Mine, somebody'd have to learn how to play a banjo, so I don't think that's going to work. Not many banjo players.
Yeah, no, Roy and Becky, you're right. Let's see what's it say. I'm not sure singing without music isn't going to be no. Actually, like what Dee did the other day, she did John Lennon Imagine, and she did with a guitar and sang it. Totally legal. That is not a copyright infringement. You're allowed to play someone's music if you're doing it yourself. You're just not allowed to. I'm not allowed to play Dee doing it unless she gives me permission, and I can't do John Lennon doing it. But if I right now pick up a guitar and play a cover song, it's totally legal. That's fine. You're allowed to play it. You can even sell it. So
I wonder if you sold it, if you'd have to pay a royalty to the writers, though.
Here's another one who can sing, Arkansas Woodcutter. He was in there doing some singing too and didn't do too bad. I got to hand it to him.
With a name like Arkansas Woodcutter, he probably plays the banjo, right?
I didn't know that. I haven't seen him.
No, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh, I was going to say, because I haven't seen him play any instruments when he sang, but he sang and he didn't do too bad. I got to say, he did all right.
I'm going to really stink at it. So, I mean, y'all just know all that up front.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all laugh, I will have accomplished my goal.
Oh, look at Roy and Becky. They pay for their music too, $15 a month. That's not too bad. That's probably a pretty good deal. It's something we should check out. There was one that Forgotten Winter had told me about. We checked out and we couldn't find any music. We couldn't find a good search for the music, so we didn't use it. But we were going to sign up with one of them, something like that. But we just pay for the song individually, and it's awfully pricey.
I'm going to probably use free for a long time.
Do you use Filmora?
Do what?
Do you use Filmora for your editing?
No, I use, I was telling them about it the other day. I use movie editor. I can't think of the name of it, but I was telling Captain Jack about it. It's $20 for a lifetime use. But it's basic, I'm sure, because I'm not an editor. But it don't have a lot of features. It's easy to do. It's easy to learn. And that's what I wanted. And maybe later on I might get something more.
Filmora is pretty easy. That's what we use. I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve to it, but not too bad. I don't even know how to use everything yet. But for what I need to do, it works pretty good.
I
I
haven't.
think it's more like $59 for lifetime, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong.
This company has a separate one for photo editing, but I do my free photo editing on that site that Steve Turtle told me about. Conva, CONVA. I do all my thumbnails through there, so I don't need a photo editor.
There's an idea. RV Ashes in April. Maybe there needs to be someone that can play a keyboard on the panel, and they can accompany the singer. That way, Keith's up there. He's got a piano player, organ player, and then the guest who's singing. And they can have someone there. You tell them what song to play, and then they play the organ to it. That's not a bad idea.
If they were playing songs that whoever playing the organ knew.
Yeah, right. That person.
There's a lot of songs out there. They
$59 a year. Okay, yeah, no. What I got, I did get the full version of. Maybe it's more than that. I forget what I paid for it, but although maybe I need to go look and see, make sure I did get that because I haven't even had it for a year yet. So maybe that's what it was. I bought $59 a year.
My son Google searched for me when I first decided I wanted to do this, and he searched free video editing, right? So I spent 3 days editing my first video on this program that I'm on now. So I get it all done. 3 days now trying to.
And then you have that
watermark. If you keep the free version, there's a watermark. And I'm thinking, well, how big can the watermark be? It covers the whole screen. So they blackmail you into having to pay. It was worth $20 to me not to lose 3 days worth of work, even though.
Yeah, right. I know, right?
But that's so wrong on all levels. Can you integrate GarageBand into iMovie Editor? I don't know. I don't do iMovie, so. I tell you what I've done, and I'll probably talk about it some. Do you know how when you do, and y'all may not have the problem, but if you record stuff on your cell phone, if you got your MacBook tied to your cell phone, it automatically uploads. You don't have to do anything. It uploads to your MacBook.
I don't do much on my cell phone. I use it for camera, texting, and I don't even like to text. But that's really about it in phones. That's it. I really don't do much. I don't do any YouTubing on my on my phone.
Well, if
Movavi, that's another one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Movavi, but that's or Moavi, Muavi. But that's another one that we have. But I think we just have the free version. We might have bought a year thing with that. I'm not sure, but we've got that one too.
But I have a adapter so I can record a video, hook this into the little thing into the bottom with a small card that goes.
When you want to hold something up and it makes you just look at the camera when you do it instead of looking at the item, and then it's a lot easier. Just put it right in front of that lens.
Yep, it's sort of left. Anyway, it has a place for a small card.
Yeah.
And it plugs into the bottom of the phone. And it downloads to it. Then I got an adapter to go from that into my MacBook. And so about 20 seconds, I can have it off my phone on my computer. I don't have to wait.
Nice.
I don't have to wait for it to upload.
Right.
But that's all I use. Of course, I use everything that I already had, so I try not to pay for much.
Now, Adobe, Roy and Beck's talking about Adobe. I hear that's a complicated program. Using Adobe Movie Editor, you got to be pretty software genius on that stuff. I hear that's a really complicated. It's really good though. I hear it's one of the best you can use, but there's just a lot to it.
Mine is called Movie Edit Pro Video Editor.
Mm-hmm. Hey Gary, I'm gonna go and go back into the chat there because I'm gonna be working and watching chat. But thanks for having me up.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Talk to you later.
All right, see you after a while. So there you go. All right. So what y'all think about that? So y'all gonna come watch me sing tonight, make a fool out of myself? I'm pretty good at that anyway. Yeah, that's an SD card. Yeah, and then Arkansas Woodcutter, I can't take it out because I got to eject it, but I've got an adapter that you put that small card into and it slides into my MacBook. So I just go from one to the other and it's pretty quick. So I don't have to wait for it to upload because sometimes it'll take a day to upload from my phone if you wait for it to do it on its own. So we're going to have a blast tonight. I'm doing it strictly for laughs. So the more y'all laugh and the more y'all hold y'all's ears, the better I'll feel about it. So. But yeah, that should be fun. So y'all have to bring your popcorn. Just don't have a mouthful of Coke when I come on. You might spit it out. And bring your earplugs. So before I forget, Monday afternoon, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern, I think it is. I have a new video coming out. And it will be about the tile backsplash that we done. I think I scheduled it. I'm like Thin Blue Lane. This time changing back and forth gets me all screwed up. I was going to try to pull it up and make sure. So it's going to be 4 Bama time, 5 Eastern. That'd be Monday night. I don't think nobody's coming on. I think I scheduled it around that. Let me look, be sure. Monday. Yeah. Yeah, so nobody's coming on. So 5 Eastern. Let me come back over here. Nosy Sisterhood, that is just a website you go on. It's real easy. Steve Turtle told me about Canva, and it's real easy. It even has links you click on YouTube thumbnails, and it has all different designs. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to all that, and I figured it out pretty quick. So Canva is a good one for making thumbnails, and it has all kind of stuff. And you don't have to have a MacBook to use that, I don't think. It's just web-based. So what you do is you make your design, and then you save it to your computer, and then you upload it to YouTube. So that's how I do it anyway. So something like that. So Twinkle Me, first time in your live stream. Good to have you. Good to have you. We're just carrying on conversation. Just chatting. We don't for anybody just coming in, most of y'all know the rules, but we don't talk about subbing in the chat. We don't ask to be subbed or none of that. So, and we have like a zero tolerance to that too. So about 2 seconds, if you have any questions, ask it up front. So we like for people to be involved in the conversation. That's what we want. But anyway, so let's see. So yeah, Canva is real easy. Let me see. I'll get you a link to it. I'll pull up one right now. If I can find Canva. Right here, Canva. Well, actually, I'll have to move out, and I've got a project started. So it's easy. It's canva.com. So I will just type that into the... Yeah. We ain't going to have no more issues, Blue Wave. I told you, camper life. Let me type this in. www.canva. For anybody that is the website I use for my thumbnail. They do all kinds of other stuff too, but that's the link to the people I use. That's what the Sisterhood was asking about. So let's see. Did I miss anything here? I'm trying to scroll back. All right, I think we're caught up. So, but anyway, so we've talked about the karaoke night. So y'all just have to show up, and y'all will know who the special singer is, and nobody else will. KT don't even know. So y'all will know, and KT don't even know. So I think it'll be funny and hilarious, and we should have fun, and that's what it's all about. So, so we talked about that. We talked about Living Light RV, their video. Y'all need to go watch that. It's the latest one. It's a tearjerker, so carry your tissue boxes. What else we're talking about? We were talking about Slow Momentum. Oh yeah, Slow Momentum is the channel that's having the karaoke night. So I think Bob had posted the link, but it's Slow Momentum. And it comes on 9 Eastern, 8 Central. So anytime, about all the time, I'll say the times twice because I live in Central Time Zone. So if you ever have a doubt about me telling you a time, just ask me. But I'll usually say it both times because we live in Central, and some of us guys in this neck of the woods, like the Sisterhood, she lives in the same state as I do, so, and the same time zone. I actually don't know what time zone RV Underway is. They're in South Alabama, LA, we call it. So I don't know if they're on the same time as us. I don't keep up with all that. So RV Ashes in April. They do your thumbnail. No, you have to make the thumbnail. But you have to make the thumbnail, but they have like it's set up like you can click YouTube thumbnail, like you want to create a YouTube thumbnail. So it's set up and it has a template for it, so you won't like make it too big, you know. And it's really cool. You can click on fonts and it'll give you a font pattern. So like if you wanted to write over your picture like this powered by StreamYard, let me see right here. If you wanted to type like that, but you didn't know how that's done, it would have something in the, when you click font, it'll have different designs like that. So when you click on it, you just X out their writing, and when you type it back, it'll come in just like they have it, but in your words. Does that make sense? So it has font designs. I guess that's what I should have said. So it also has, what else does it have? That's pretty much, oh, you can upload like pictures. If you want to use like one of their standard pictures, you can do that too. So, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty easy. Like I say, I'm not a tech guru, and I figured it out pretty quick. Steve Turtle recommended it to me, and I wasn't doing thumbnails to then, and now I'm doing mainly thumbnails on everything that's going to be pre-done. So if any of you guys are Prism gurus, I have a big question on Prism. I've not been able to get on my Prism in a couple of days, and I've done all I know to do. It keeps saying I got to go to YouTube and click streaming. I don't know. I had issues with it when I set it up, but I have got to have it back working because I can't use StreamYard every day because I got to save. I have to have 6 hours a month just for our Tuesday night. We have to have it on Tuesday night. By the way, the guest that we're going to have Tuesday night, y'all are going to love. If y'all love Troubadour, y'all are going to love the guest we have Tuesday night. It took me a month to find a time between their schedule to get them on. And so they're really good. And they done a live today for a church that they couldn't be at. Y'all love them. I mean, they're talented. They play all kinds of music instruments. And I think y'all love them. They are a family group of troubadours. I guess you could say that. So you'll love them. They're friends of Troubadour, Jill and Bryson, and they're the ones that recommended them to us. And I think y'all are really going to like them. So don't miss that. It's Tuesday night, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, and we run an hour and a half. We'll start that this Tuesday night. We were supposed to start it last Tuesday, but we'll start that this Tuesday night. So we had tornadoes last week for those that wasn't in here for that. And so we didn't get to do our show last week. I hate that too. So, but we will get caught up with everybody else down the road. Maybe at another time and get some of them small channels on. We got a bunch of small channels out there. I know Blue Wave Odyssey's talked about some, and I've got some that we're going to talk about. And there's just a lot of little channels out there that would love to come into our community. They just got to meet everybody. Like me and Blue Wave might know them, but we got to get the time to get them out there to you guys and introduce them. And so I think y'all gonna love. There's a whole bunch coming up. I know he probably has a bunch, and it's gonna be 2 or 3 weeks before I can get some of them on, because we didn't have people wanting to be on and meet you guys. So it ain't about Daydream. It's about the friends that Daydream has, and so they want to meet our friends, and that's what it's all about. Not about us anyway. We want to help them grow. So you mentioned. Let me see here. My one. So it's funny. That I'm not getting all of the. I'm not getting all of the. Let me pull this one up right quick. So Slow Momentum, the Blue Wave Odyssey posted Slow Momentum's karaoke night in the chat. So if y'all go over there and scroll up to Blue Wave Odyssey, he's got the link. So any of you guys want a sticker, we're scrolling the email across the bottom. Just email me your address. You don't have to swap with us. If you don't have stickers, I'll still send you one. So we can do that. And if any of you guys in the chat room has got stickers and y'all want to swap with somebody, just type sticker in the chat. And that way everybody will know who's got stickers and who's willing to swap and all that. So be a great way for you guys to do a sticker swap. So any of y'all got any that want to share that? So that would be good. Fifth Wheeling Food and Fix and Judy was on that live stream today. Oh, y'all talking about another editing program. Okay. I think I'm having issues with my. If y'all haven't done it already, the like button is clean. I appreciate it if y'all could hit that like button. That helps me too. I'm having streaming issues on the chat. I don't see the same chat comments in the StreamYard as I do in the live chat on the other side. Full Time Dream, I did get your sticker, and I'm going to have it possibly on a video here maybe tomorrow. It may be Tuesday night. I went ahead and put it on the my trunk. So, but I done a video of it. And so I will have the updated version of the video either Monday during the live show Monday. I might wait and do it Tuesday night, but we're going to have a full schedule Tuesday night. But I might still wait and do it Tuesday night. That way we have more people on our Tuesday night show. So, yes, Fifth Wheeling. I will give you a link and we will work on that. Let me see here. Let me get it all fixed. All right, Fifth Wheeling. If you'll click that link, that'll bring you in, and we'll work on your echo. Yes, the sisterhood. I appreciate y'all waiting. There was a mix up, and I let me bring him up, and I'll finish telling you what happened. You ready? I hope you would. I didn't think to ask you.
You betcha. So sounds good. No echo.
No echo. Well, you stay right there. You're gonna be my co-host now.
Okay. Blue Wave Odyssey helped me fix this, by the way. He is the master. I mean, he's helped me out so much with stuff. It's great.
He is. The sisterhood, what happened was when y'all started getting the tornadoes in your area, the sisterhood lived across the state from where I live. Anyway, when the sisterhood them started getting the tornadoes coming from Mississippi into their area, I text Blue Wave, Bob at Blue Wave, and said, hey, I'm not going to be able to do my live stream tonight. We're under the gun. And, well, actually, a little bit later, after it came through the sisterhood area, when I realized it was going to get us. So I text Blue Wave and said, hey, I'm not going to be able to do my live because I didn't think I was going to be able to. Well, all you guys waited, and I sure do appreciate that. And I was getting text in the storm shelter, and everything was good. And I love you guys for doing that. That makes me feel good. Well, then we got out of the storm shelters early, and I thought I had texted somebody and said, hey, if nobody's on, I'll go live when I get home. But somewhere in the chaos, all that didn't get out. And anyway, I said, I'll go on. And anyway, so it was just a big mix up on my part because I told Bob I was not going to go live, and you guys waited on me. And then I said I was going to go live because you guys waited on me, but then New Horizons has started one. So y'all know me. I it's never about me, but that's why I jumped on for a couple minutes and invited y'all all over to New Horizons because she was nice enough to fill the void, and I didn't want to come in, and I don't know. I was between a rock and a hard place, and I really didn't know what to do, and it was a mess I created. So long story short, thank you all for waiting on me. Thank you for all the prayers and the texts that I got.
Scary. Yeah.
And we'll try not to make that mess up again. So,
hey, James Cantniece, good to see you. And looks like RV Ashes in April has the bolt. So, hey, good to see you today.
Hilarious. Well, the whole thing was okay. I missed the live stream you all were on. What did I miss? So with Shelly, I don't know. I've been gone about all morning, of course, for obvious reasons. But anyway, Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixing. What was your name again?
Brad.
Brad.
My wife is Lisa. Yep.
Okay. So Brad, so you don't have a Blackstone, right? You're thinking about getting one?
That's right. So I'd actually never even heard of them before. My wife and I have been looking at Camp Chef, and then I saw I can't remember who posted the first video on the Blackstone, and then I saw yours. So I was like, well, maybe this is worth looking into. It looks like good equipment.
Yeah, it is really good, and it is rare that you will hear in the same sense. I'm not down in Walmart, but it's rare. Walmart sells inexpensive stuff because usually they're made different. And I can prove that fact because I used to be in the sock business. We made socks for Walmart, and we made socks for, say, like the Big Sporting Goods. And I can show you the difference. You know what I'm saying? This cheaper,
sure.
Not always, but Walmart actually sold a package of that Blackstone with a collapsible stand. And you set the top off, and the stand is supposed to like. And I seen it on an RV channel, and they had an Amazon link. Well, my wife, being the, frugal with money like she is, she said, hey, Walmart's got that same thing, and it's like cheaper, a lot cheaper. It wasn't a little bit cheaper, it was a lot. Anyway, so
typically, we're in southern Alberta, we are just north of the U.S. or the Alberta-Montana border. And so we are about 2 hours from a little town called Havre, Havre, in case you want to look it up. And so it's a couple hours outside of Great Falls, I guess. And so I've made some friends there. I've been going there for 35 years or more. And I get a lot of my freight shipped there when I buy stuff out of the U.S. It's handy. It's way cheaper for me just to drive down there than it is to pay the the brutal freight charges to bring stuff up on the post from the U.S. But so there's a store. I don't know how widespread they are in the U.S. It's called North 40. What a fantastic place. I'm like a kid in a candy store. My wife is scared to death when I go in there. It was like, give me your credit card. So, but yeah, and they carry a lot of stuff like that too. That's where we're going to start. We're going to start having bees this summer. So we're getting a batch of bees from Australia in the spring, and we're going to have one hive and make our own honey. And it's by far cheaper to go down there and get it. But what just happened with everything that's going on here right now is we were usually, about 14 to 18 cents on the dollar difference, maybe up to 22, 23. Well, right now we only get 67 cents US for a Canadian dollar. So there's just not a chance. I mean, other than we absolutely can't go into the US right now anyway. But the dollar difference with this whole crash of the economy that's going on makes it absolutely impossible for us to buy anything from the States right now. So unless I can find a Blackstone pop up here, which I'm sure I probably could if I looked, but I just have to get out and get around, and everything's closed right now, same as you guys. So only essential services are open. So for right now, I'll just have to, hey, I've got a Traeger and I've got a Broil King grill. So we're not hurting at home here for sure.
If you got a Traeger, you're in heaven anyway. So do you ever cook hamburgers on your Traeger?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do. I like to use hickory when I do hamburgers.
That's what I do, yeah.
Yeah, and actually we use lumberjack pellets. I don't like to use the name brand pellets because they're just hardwood that are flavored. But lumberjack, and I know there's others, I just picked them because they're my current favorite. Lower ash, and they have the actual wood. So when you're buying cherry and hickory and apple, you're actually getting that wood, not a flavored wood. So,
I did not know that. So can I get that in the States?
Yeah, you sure can. Lumberjack is out of the US.
Well, I'm gonna have to come back and watch this. I'll try to remember that. Lumberjack wood. We should be able to remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to remember. But yeah, they're fantastic.
One of my first videos. Now, it's not good. I don't do good videos anyway, but if you look back to my first videos, I'm smoking a turkey in my Traeger.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought about that and deep fried. The only way I'll eat a turkey.
Love deep fried too, but I don't have a deep fryer for turkey. So
I don't either.
But yeah, so we've been spatchcocking our chickens and turkeys on our Traeger. Have you ever tried that?
No, that's like speaking a different language. What did you just say?
Okay, so spatchcocking is where you take shears and you cut the spine out, and then you flip the bird over and you press down on the breastbone, and they get splayed out. So I tell you what, if you try Googling spatchcock, it's how to spatchcock a chicken or turkey. And on YouTube, there's some great videos of some, far more advanced chefs than me making spatchcock bird. And once you try spatchcocking, you will never go back.
Really? Now, what's the difference? It gets more smoke in it?
Gets more smoke in it. You can still do your injection. I don't know if you inject under the skin or not, or if you put butter under the skin or anything. But it just opens up so you don't have that cavity inside, that your cooking is even, it's quicker, and it's so that quicker cook seems to make it even that the whiter meat is still just juicy.
So what I do, I cheat. I'm the one that cuts it because I cook it. And so I go deep into the bird and fix my plate.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that does that. The further deeper you go, the better it is.
Oh, I see Bob's got he's got a Blackstone as well. So it looks like I'm the odd man out here that doesn't have a Blackstone. So
I tell you how much I love it. This past pasture appreciation, I bought my pasture one for his camper. So
Lucky Dog Productions moderator, he spatchcocks his chickens to cook them too. So yeah, so am I right? It's once you spatchcock, you don't go back. It's just
I've got to learn how to water cook too. You said put the steak in the bags and.
Yeah. So here I'm gonna write that word down because everyone doesn't know this. I actually had some questions. People said, how do you spell that?
You're gonna have to make a video.
Yeah, I'm going to do
We're
one.
giving you video ideas right now.
So it's actually 2 words. Can you see that?
Yep.
It looks like
S-O-U.
sous vide, but it's pronounced sous vide.
Okay.
And so yeah, what you do is you put your food inside. Some people use those shrink wrappers. You put your food in the thing and the sealers, the vacuum sealers.
Yeah, vacuum seal.
Honestly, in all the years I've been cooking, I have tried, I think, every one on the market, and I've got to be honest, I have never found one that actually works worth a darn. And they're not that expensive, but the bag material is expensive. So you know what? There's a thing called the submersion method. You just use a Ziploc freezer bag, and you put your meat in there and your spices. And if you're doing like fish, you put some really thin slices of lemon in there and some herb and butter spices, whatever you like. And you Ziploc that bag shut, except for a little bit on the end. And then in your sous vide, which is basically, it's just a tub. You're just going to use a tub, either or that, or a pot, a deep pot. And your immersion heater goes in there. You set the temperature and the time on it, and it's that simple. So then you lower your bag down into the water, and then what happens is that water grabs around everything that's in there and seals it tight, just like vacuum sealing. And when you're just above the water line, take your thumb and zip that last corner across, and then you've got a completely sealed bag. And so I cut my lids for my buckets, so that they fit and I can hang a whole bunch of things across, so I can do several things at the same time. So yeah, if you're going to do fish or, your chicken breasts are not perfect. So they always overcook on this end, undercook on that end. You got to be so careful about internal temp and not burning the outside, but you will get 100% perfect chicken breast every time. And that chicken breast, 165, ladies and gentlemen, is a myth. 165 is what your grandma used to say and what their old health standards used to be. You can actually pasteurize chicken at 140. And I know some people just went, 140 with chicken, you're going to die. Well, that's not really the case. The old methods of cooking, that was absolutely the case, or keeping it outside. But with sous vide, I don't like the texture. Anybody that watches my videos to do with cooking has seen me do the face when it comes to chicken or texture. I'm a real texture orientated guy when it comes to food. So 150 is an absolute wonderful temperature for chicken breast. So juicy and tender. 155, it just starts to get that stringy, chicken gets stringy that you're used to. That's when that starts at 155 through to 165. So 150 and 155 for eating, and then 155 to 160 if you want it stringy and you want to shred it to make like chicken salad or something like that. Or if you shred chicken for like chicken salad or in a salad, you don't want it to be mushy at all like that. So but yeah, and steaks. So you're a steak guy, I'm assuming. So you have to remember that it won't render the fat. If you like a medium rare steak, 130 degrees, you set this thing for 130 degrees, you season your steak, put it in the bag, you stick it in there for 2 hours, and that steak from edge to edge will be 130 degrees. You don't have the dark outside working to your perfectly cooked middle. You are perfectly cooked top to bottom. But what you have to do, if you like, say, one of the fatter steaks, say a ribeye, you're going to do a ribeye, lots of fat in there, do it to 120 to 122, and that's a little undercooked. But then what you're going to do is you're going to get out your cast iron, you put some garlic and some rosemary in there and get your cast iron heated up, and you're going to throw that steak in there, and you're going to finish it off 2-3 minutes on each side in your cast iron, ladling that butter over top and that garlic.
Blackstone, Blue Wave.
And that's going to bang you right up to your 130, which is exactly where you want to give you that nice crust on the outside and caramelize the fat. So
what you're saying, you set this in the pot and you set it in there and you set the temperature that you want the meat to be when it's done.
Yeah.
And then you set the timer, and when you pull it out, that baby's ready to eat unless you want to black it on the outside.
That's right. And it's so, if you're doing fish, it's you can't get more perfect cooking with fish.
I love fish.
Something that people don't realize is when, my wife and I are not big fancy restaurant eaters. A lot of times we just rather cook our own food, but we have gone to Gordon Ramsay's in Las Vegas and paid $200 for a couple steaks just to say we went. Any chef's restaurant I will go to. I actually, fun fact, I got to make spaghetti with Mario Batali about 8 years ago in Las Vegas, and that was just fantastic. And he gave my sauce a he. So I don't know if he was being polite or if he really liked it, but I got to cook with him, so it was a lot of fun. Pure accident. How my wife and I ran into him actually, and who the heck was with him? Ramsay was supposed to be there, and it actually turned out. Emeril Lagasse. He only stuck around for about 10 minutes, but he's Emeril's my favorite. But
You're talking Greek to me. I don't know.
I'm a foodie, so I know all the chefs.
The only thing I know about cooking is don't hire a skinny chef.
No. So if you've been watching me from the very beginning, some people are going, "You okay? You're losing weight." Well, actually, I am. I'm not on a diet. My wife and I made the decision to make a lifestyle change. So I was pretty unhealthy. I don't smoke really, or at all, and I don't drink much. I like to have a beer when I barbecue, but that's about it. I'm not a real drinker, neither is my wife. But so much good food, and that's my vice, my weakness. And I was
getting hungry. I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. Shelly said she was getting hungry.
I was 257, and that's terrible. And I used to be a gym rat, 10 years ago. So this morning's weigh-in was 234.6. So I've lost over 20 pounds, and I would like to get to 220, and then that's my goal weight. And so it's not a diet. It's portion sizes, not eating after supper. And we walk the dog every day anyway. Some of you have met Tucker, our 15-year-old Mauser. But so
you want to get a lot of views, have your pet on your video. That's my best videos. There's videos with our pets on them.
Tucker is more popular than I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, that's okay. He's a great dog.
James Catniece is making pot pie the homemade way.
Oh, nice.
What
kind of pot pie?
Said that we are doing keto and losing weight. They tell you that.
Oh, nice.
4 years ago, actually, nearly to this date, I weighed 180 plus. I'm only 5'3". And so I had a bunch of friends that runs all the time. And so I started running. For 2 years, I ran. And me and my wife actually ran one half marathon. And anyway, I got hurt. It's been 2 years ago now. I got hurt, and I've not been able to run since. And I had gotten down to like 130. And now I'm back up to 160. So I've started trying to do some stuff to back that back off. I don't know if I can ever get back to running, but I will tell you one of the things that aggravated my injury, and that was aspartame. Anybody that is drinking anything with aspartame, I'll probably get an amen over here beside me. But if you got joint pain of any kind at all, well, for one, you need to get rid of aspartame anyway. But aspartame, now using it occasionally, okay. I didn't say that it was okay, but I drink it occasionally because I like Diet Dr. Pepper. But if you're drinking aspartame daily, it just once a day, you will see a tremendous difference if you quit.
All the fake sweeteners scare me a little bit. There's natural ones. So we drop sugar from our diet too, for the most part. But in my coffee, and I don't drink a lot of coffee, I guess, but I've been using stevia. And my wife doesn't like it. She said it leaves an ugly aftertaste in her, but I don't notice that. So stevia is okay for me. But yeah.
Learn to drink black coffee and your life will be a whole lot better. It's not coffee unless it's black.
Hey, I'm Canadian. We're just this close to being British, and we drink a lot of tea even here.
I actually have started. I've been driving a school bus 15 years, roughly full time, and I'll be 50 Well, so I'm 51. I'll be 52 in September. But
53.
yeah. So I just turned 51 this past September. But anyway, I had never tested positive for the flu until last year. And my son got me some hot tea, and we run it through our Curie machine. It's mint.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite.
Yeah, and then we do local honey in it.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Oh, that's the only.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about a quicker recovery. I mean, I had been like sick as a dog, and I started drinking that 2 or 3 times a day. And my recovery, I mean, it just like when I drank a cup, I'd be good for 2 hours. I drank another cup, I'd be good for 2 hours. It was like
Nice. Yeah, mint. So my grandma, that's where I found out about mint tea. She was the same way. You got a cold or the flu, you need the mint tea. But so James Cantonese said it's hamburger in it, carrots, peas, corn mash, potatoes on top. Boy, does that sound good.
Yes.
And I saw, Michelle used to run half marathons too.
Let me see. Let me back up.
Adventure.
Oh, Michael used to run half marathon. Yeah, I bet he did. Especially if he was in the service, he was probably used to running.
So find us camping. You guys are doing keto and losing weight. So my wife did I guess my wife and I did a video on muffins, on banana bread muffins. I don't know if you guys like banana bread muffins.
Love
Like our second video, it's terrible video. Terrible video. We're still getting the hang of this, and we still are. And I talk too much, so my videos tend to get too long because I talk too much. But so in that video on banana bread muffins, my wife said if you just take the butter out of it, then it becomes keto. Or as a matter of, in the video, she mentions that too. You just have to do one thing to make it keto, and yeah, it's really good. It's a healthy banana bread. There's no
if you
wheat.
take butter out, how good could it be?
Well, you would think that, but it actually uses coconut oil, and you use almond flour and coconut flour, and it's fantastic. I was skeptical because I'm kind of a banana bread purist, but really good, really good.
I love banana. One of the best gifts I ever got was my bus aide. I drive special needs, so I have an aide that rides with me. Well, one of my aides at the time, it was Christmas, his wife made bread out of old starter. You know what I mean by that? I don't know. He said it was made out of starter bread, but it was like banana bread and nutmeg bread or something like that. Oh my Lord. They nearly wasn't any left by the time I drove home for my wife to try. I mean, I could hail that.
I think we call that Amish bread up here. And you have the starter and you keep it in the freezer and you just keep taking pieces off and you make more and more and you save some. And so Arkansas Woodcutter, he did the sourdough bread videos. And I want to try that. I've never made sourdough bread, but I love sourdough bread, especially if it's good and sour. And it seems like in California is the only place I've ever really had sourdough toast for breakfast that it was like you knew right now you're eating sourdough. And it seems like the bakeries don't, it's like a restaurant. They don't cook anything too much spices because they don't want to, you got to sort of appeal to everybody. But I like it good and sour, so I want to try his recipe.
So what all we got here? Judy make all kind of keto muffins. My wife has talked about doing that keto. I call it keto. Y'all may call it something else.
I think that's what it is. That's what I call it. Yeah. So James Cantonese says that we're young puppies. How old are you, James? Come on, spit it. We want to know how old you are if we're young puppies.
James, I didn't know if so who gave you the recipe, James, for this homemade pot meal that you're making?
Yeah. And are you gonna put it in a video and share it? That's right.
You can share it with us. Blue Wave puts on to me if I have a cooking or a treat meal that me and Tammy does. If I don't give them a bite, I have to give them a bite.
So have you made slot dogs on your Blackstone?
Made what? No. What is that?
A slot dog?
Slot dog. No.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh Lord, this has got to be good. Have y'all enjoyed this? food talk. Man, I'm starving. What time is it? I need to check my email. Blue Wave might have messaged me and he'll be wanting me. Sorry about that. I had to check my email. That's our guest for Tuesday night. I had to make sure something didn't come up. Y'all are going to love Tuesday night. I am telling you what. Y'all are going to love it. We're going to have a good time. I'm starving, Sue. I hope I'm getting that right, Sue. I'm terrible with names, so if I say somebody's name wrong, James Catney, you don't look a day over 64 and a half. What do you mean? Just funny with you, buddy. 65.
Okay.
James Catney said he was 65. I told him he didn't look a day over 64 and a half.
I wouldn't have believed that either. Okay, slot dog. This is a piece of equipment.
Yep.
On this side, look at those blades.
Yep.
You see those blades? So
Yep.
what you do is you put your hot dog on the counter, take this and stick it on, and then it'll only squish in. It's not very deep. It'll only go in as deep as the blades, and then you flip your hot dog over and you squish it down on the other side. And what happens is I think there's a picture on the box. Yeah, makes your hot dogs look like that.
Oh, man.
Hey, and it holds all that ketchup and mustard really good and all those slots.
And so when you cook it on a Blackstone grill, it gets all that in there.
Yeah, so then it starts to open up like that.
Wow. That'd make an awesome chili dog.
It makes the best chili cheese dogs, brother.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, where did you buy that at?
Actually, I just bought it on Amazon, or you can go on to slotdog.com. I
I'm
think
going
it's
to
on
rewatch my live stream.
slotdog.com.
Slot dog. I got you. I'm going to write that down. That's important information. I'm going to have to write that down. I'm a hot dog fanatic. I can eat hot dogs.
I want to see everybody making slot dog videos.
Hot dog videos. Mine will have chili on them.
Chili cheese dog.
What I'll do, I'll slot them and I'll cook them on a Blackstone.
Yeah, so if you get one of those, try it on your Blackstone. I'll be curious to see what you think.
I think the first Blackstone RV video I seen was Keeping Your Daydream lost theirs out of the side of their camper. Did you see that video?
I did, yeah.
They left the door open and their Blackstone hit the ground. They lost it. I think that's the first Blackstone video. And then I seen what is the guy and that's the lady and the wife, and they have the little puppy, and they got a Harley. They got a real nice toy hauler. What is their name? Some of y'all guys don't know who I'm talking about. He works from home. She has some kind of something wrong with her. Man, I cannot think what the name of the channel is.
I know who you're talking about.
They have the real nice fifth wheel.
Yeah.
They go all over it and eating and
Changing lanes.
Changing lanes. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, yeah, thanks for that.
That's where I seen the Blackstone with the collapsible stand. You'll love that collapsible. Now it's not as easy, like you have to adjust the leg, but at least it does fold down so you can stick it in.
Okay.
We have a tag-along camper trailer, and so I have a top on the bed of my truck, and so I keep my grill in the bed of my truck. And so, because I have a toy hauler, I have no storage space unless I put it inside the garage.
How big's your toy hauler?
It's a 27.5 foot work and play by Forest River. I bought it specifically because it's a 14 and it has a solid aluminum roof. It has no seams.
I want to show you a picture so you know James and Millie from Weekend RVing.
Yes.
So James never pulled long before. The fifth wheel is the longest thing he ever pulled. He was scared to death. And this picture literally makes him break out in a cold sweat. This is our rig. And we triple tow. So you can see we've got the truck, the fifth wheel, and then a 12-foot cargo in the back that with our Harleys in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we're 73 feet front to rear.
I wouldn't sweat that. Of course, I grew up driving a dump truck with Dozers and lowboys and so. But
Yeah.
no, I don't know that I would like triple pulling.
I love it.
Traveling because I have to, stop and go pee every 5 minutes if I'm drinking coffee, for lack of a better word.
So
I read that Steve Turtle says PP in the code. If you guys believe the chat, PP. But I have to stop too often, and some of these rest areas in our area, I don't know if you could park in the. I guess you could park in the truck and tractor area.
Yeah, you know what? That second trailer follows you like nothing. It stays in, like it follows your fifth wheels tracks. It doesn't cut corners on you or anything. It's so easy. But I used to have 2 highway tractors, so I'm kind of used to big length. I didn't drive that often, but I had drivers and I used to spell them off once in a while. So find us camping. We are 45 feet. I don't want a triple tow. If you don't have a reason to, I mean, why do it? But we like to take our Harley with us when we go on trips. So
we're in the entertainment business, and we ran inflatable big corporate events, and we used to have tag-along dump tanks that were made on the trailer, and I would hook them up behind our trailer that hauled our inflatables. I'd hook it up to it, and I call it double pulling. But
yeah, that's what I call it too, but people call it triple in the RV world. So
yeah.
Jerry Hawley's back. He missed the slot dog episode. Huh?
Oh man, the slot dog.
Jerry, you don't know what you missed, brother.
I'm gonna have to get on eBay and find me a slot dog. And that's gonna be a video right there. That's gonna be a Blackstone video.
Thanks, James. I appreciate that.
So, but yeah, we haven't got to use our camp. We've not had it long. We bought it in the fall, and then everything went to nuts. I think we've been on 3 trips in it since October. So
that gave me a quick cue here. We got some good news today. These are our camping permits for Cypress Hills Provincial Park here. So the national parks in Canada are closed. Banff and Jasper, the Rocky Mountains, they closed them because they put on the stay home thing. So what did everybody do? They all went to the mountains and it was just crowded. So we have our national parks in Canada, and then like our provincial parks. I'm not sure about some of the other provinces, but in Alberta, our provincial parks are opening. So I would suspect they're not going to have the bathrooms and showers open. It doesn't say that, but that would make sense to me. But so this is for May, not the May long weekend, the weekend after. We don't usually like to go for May long. And so we were able to get a permit, and it looks like we might be able to have some camping. So happy. I was so worried about not being able to get out this year.
Good deal. Hey, Jerry, I think we will raid Nursing Our Travel Bug after this. I think they're the next one up. Let me see. This is not a regular schedule for me. It's just my daytime ones are just pop up. So whenever I have time. So yeah, Nursing Our Travel Bug will be on after us. So
look, our Epic RV Adventures are going to get a slot dog.
Yeah, I am too.
Nice. You guys will love it. Seriously.
I bet that ain't too expensive either, by the way.
No, what does it sell for down there? Like $12, $11?
I don't know. I'm picking to tell you.
Yeah, I think it was like $13.99 up here. And on my last video, my meatloaf, I made a mistake. My perforated pan that I use for that, I said it's like $6. Well, my wife corrected me after the video. It was $1.99 at the dollar store. So,
well, they're pretty pricey here on eBay. $16.
Okay. Well,
might shop around.
Here, we got to show them again. Slot dog. Jerry Hawley, you need a slot dog. So it's a little tool. See, you just stick your wiener on there. That's all there is to it. You stick it on there, push down, flip it over, push down again. And then when you grill it, you get this happening. Look at that. Chili
It's like a
cheese
tender-
dog.
It's like
Chili.
a hot dog tenderizer.
That's right. Chili cheese dogs. Hey,
See you, Lucky Dog Sue. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, nursing our travel bug. 3 minutes. Yeah,
Oh.
3 minutes. So if one of
Okay.
y'all will put, our epic RV adventure, thank you. We're going to raid them. I'm going to drop you out so you can click on the link. Do you have nursing our travel bug?
I sure do. Yep.
Yeah, they're good. I'm going to drop you out. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
in.
having me. It's
We'll
been
do
fun.
this again anytime. We'll get you up here and we'll talk food. Everybody likes food.
All right, brother. Take care. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks. See you. All right, everybody, let's go raid nursing our travel bug. We'll have a daydream raid. We'll go ahead and go now. That'll give us time to meet everybody. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in.